Everyone, Nadine here, artist in residence for Imagine, sharing how I created this mixed media art journal page. The first thing I did was take a calendar, an old one, and I painted a few pages with some gesso. Once that dried, I adhered on some random scrap pieces of paper, pattern paper that I had laying around. I just randomly did it in a pattern. This creates more of a texture onto my pages. And I did the bottom corner and the side, and then I'm just going to do a little bit up in the top corner up there. And then I'm going to take some heavy gesso and with a palette knife, just spread it over those papers, scrap papers. Now taking some StazOn in jet black and some circle stamps, just randomly going to stamp around on my page. I really didn't know what I was doing when I was doing this. Is actually my very first art journal page. I've never done one before, so we're kind of learning together here as we go along. Taking some more stamps, a different stamp with some StazOn. Still randomly just stamping around on my page. Now I'm taking some fireworks in cottage ivy, just a little bit of cottage ivy and then some pear tart. Mixed them together and then just painted it on. Added some water to that. I decided it was a little too dark. Just painted, let it run down over those scrap papers that I did. And what's great about the StazOn, as you can see, I'm going to actually get this page really wet. I'm going to squirt it with water a bunch of times, and the StazOn never runs. It stays right where I put it. Exactly it. It stays on. And just kept adding some more of that mixture. And then I used some desert sand and fireworks after that. Did a few sprays. And now taking a DreamWorks stencil and some creative medium and iridescent green, and just randomly adding it around. Iridescent green, it will pick up where the green is at underneath it even more, but when you look at it in the angle, it's the iridescent look. It's really cool looking. Now I'm taking some fireworks in summer sky and added it to that mixture again because I wanted it a little more winter green, kind of, instead of so lime green. Still spraying some more water on there, and you can see still that the StazOn still is not going anywhere. Spraying some water on there again. And I am letting this dry in between. I'm just not showing you all that. Here I'm using the heat tool to dry. Spraying on some more desert sand. Now I'm taking some Versamark Versa-Magic, sorry about that, in wheat. And I'm just going to randomly stamp it around with this, I guess it's from Indio Blue, a stamp, Indigo Blue stamp. And now taking another stencil, I'm going to do the dream, doing the Versa-Magic in wheat again, and a sponge dauber. Just going to daub on to that, where it says dream. And then I'm going to off center it just a little bit, and I'm going to sponge daub again with some Encore Ultimate Metallic in green. When I get that all stamped, or daubed on there, not stamped, I'm then going to take a wet paintbrush, not super wet, but just damp, I guess, and I'm going to blend in an upward motion onto those words. Just, I guess a melting look, or just blended it in so it wasn't so sharp. And on the other page, I did the exact same thing with the word imagine. And once I got done with that, with the Versamagic and the Encore ink, I blended it again with a wet paintbrush. I flicked on some gesso, and then I was done. Thank you for watching, and visit imaginecrafts.com for even more inspiration.